presentation of the National Football League.
Now, for the Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
The run on first down was good for 7, and it's 2nd and 3. It's another run here for Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
On 3rd down, the defense decides to dial up a blitz. Give credit to the offensive line and the running backs. They were ready for it. They picked it up. That's what allowed the quarterback to escape the pocket, see open space, and convert and pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
On second down, Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game. Love
out quickly to Dobbs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On play action, Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Cowboys offense going to take over now for the second time. And the field goal on the opening drive took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. To throw is Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll give it to Lamb on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
He'll get this out quickly to Lamb. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and a yard. Play fake. Prescott. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. He'll step up and run, and he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
3rd and short. Prescott has completed right side to Ferguson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Second and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Go play action. It's Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Prescott now. Moving to his left. And he will get into the end zone. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. Cowboys are out to a 10-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Packers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Love. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Love to throw. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Touchdown, Packers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Packers are on the board. It's 10-7.
Packers 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Devontae Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over just before the half. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. A quick slant taken by Lamb. Now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. The clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's down. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Now here's the timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
At the 28-yard line.
For the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a 1-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
In motion, it's Golden. On 2nd down, Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Pistol back for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Packers offense and Romeo Dobbs heading out for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On the bootleg, it's Love. Throw on the run is complete, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Love. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Tucker Craft. It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. To throw is Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Packers set to kick this one away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Williams. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line to the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
On the play fake, Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Cowboys.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Keyshawn Nixon on the stop. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
43-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here's Williams on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Trying to get it to Savion Williams there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Love. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. And it's an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
That is into the hands of Wicks.
Complete to Dontavian Wicks. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He gets free. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
So the field goal here gets you the late lead. You gotta think you want 6 when you have it 1st down and goal. Jacobs. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Emmanuel Wilson Touchdown, Green Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will up the lead to 5.
Packers 21, Cowboys 16.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Packers offense and Romeo Doubs heading out for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. There's Kraft, the tight end. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll run it straight ahead with Jenkins. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Love. Quick throw here is complete. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
2nd and inches. And motion, it's Golden. They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Diggs on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. And a Packer 1st down.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here's Turpin. Yeah. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Arlington.